Round 1.
Hello, and welcome back to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. Now, this episode has become a highly favorite. Stephen, this is where we talk about things going on in the world of sports and just in the world in general that, call it stupid, call it whatever you want to call it, but we call it here, come on, man. So basically, let's start with our come on, man. We usually come up with some good ones, and there's...
Can I start first?
We'll have you start first, because there's so many of them, we're just going to round it down to 3. So
okay,
go ahead and
let me start first. Denver Bronco linebacker Brandon Marshall. Okay. Last week, he knelt during the playing of the national anthem. Air Academy Credit Union decided that they were going to pull their sponsorship for him for what they called being unpatriotic. Okay. Last couple of days, Brandon Marshall on Thursday night, he knelt during the national anthem. Now we have CenturyLink here, your cable company, has decided that they said they respect his decision, but they're terminating their agreement with him because, as in their own words, they said something to the effect of, I'm just paraphrasing, we respect his decision, but it's not standing for the flag is un-American.
Okay. Thank God.
Come on, man. You know what? When I get home tonight, I'm calling CenturyLink because that's who is my provider.
Okay.
I'm politely terminating my agreement with them.
That's right.
Okay.
And I encourage everyone else to do the same.
I would definitely do that for one reason, because once again, here we are, like we talked about in our last segment of radio. Everyone wants to say, we understand this is your right, and we respect your right, but, okay.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. I'm not with CenturyLink. I'm with, of course, the cable company Xfinity. But I encourage everyone that has a strong belief in every American to with the freedom of speech and stuff, without being reprimanded by the big corporations that are out there. So do your job. If you're with CenturyLink, give them a call, pull that contract, and go elsewhere.
And let them know, hey, I respect your decision, so respect mine. Terminate. You're done.
That's right.
Can I get one? Come on, man. CenturyLink and
that's a good
the Air Academy Credit Union. Don't forget about you. Your clientele base is your whole base is right there with military men and women.
Absolutely.
Who fought for the right for everyone to have their rights, the right to have this free speech. You're going to terminate an agreement with you also? Be glad I don't have an account with you. I'd terminate that one too. I'll be terminating accounts left and right.
Well, I think everyone should. Ready? So on that basis, that's a good one. You ready?
Thank you.
Come on, man. Good. Now I'm gonna tell you, my come on, man is I'm gonna stick a little bit with boxing, because you got these fighters that really don't want to put up and stand up like the old school guys, like your Marvin Hagler's, like your Sugar Ray Leonard's, like your Roberto Duran's, your Wilfredo Benitez, your Salvador Sanchez, and I can go on and on, where they fought for the pride and the glory of saying they're the best. Now my come on, man is with Andre Ward. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Andre Ward come out and he says, if he beats Sergey Kovalev, that will seal his legacy. That will cement his legacy. Well, you got to have a legacy first.
Oh, Coach Bashir Abdullah.
Okay, you got to have a legacy first. You can't just raise your hand up and says I have a legacy in boxing, or I have a legacy. I mean, you can't just do that. You got to prove to the world that you got a legacy, and it's kind of awarded to you. You don't just pick it. I got a legacy. You got a legacy.
I got a legacy.
Well, let's cement our legacy, man. Let's cement our legacy. But anyhow, that's my come on, man. Okay, get out there and don't say anything with your mouth. Just go out there and do it in the ring. And if you truly deserve a legacy, it will be there. Okay.
Kind of sounds like a guy over there in Vegas who did the same thing. Talking about his legacy, and we are like, man, okay, you're undefeated, but I don't know about no legacy. Okay, so anyway, I agree with that one, man. I like that one. Give me something.
So that's my come on, man. Okay, so Andre Ward, come on, man.
You got to be kidding me. Okay. All right, now, you know what? I have to touch on this radio just for 1 second with Andre Ward, because I have a running discussion with a really good friend of ours, Coach Bashir Abdullah, 2012 Olympic boxing coach. he and I have battled many conversations about this Andre Ward thing. His is staunchly because he's a homer. There's no question about it. I would think less of him if he wouldn't do that. But for those of us, in a serious conversation talking about Andre Ward, in the last 4 years, okay, Andre had what, 3 fights? Okay,
did he have
maybe
3? Maybe
it might
2.
be 2.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is that he's nicked up, he's dinged up. He refused to fight anywhere other than Oakland for the longest.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's backed himself into a corner. He's fighting who everyone recognizes as pretty much the top man in the light heavyweight division. Okay, he's not going to be in the comfortable confines of Oakland, California. Okay, it's going to be time to put up or shut up.
I agree.
I'm looking forward to seeing the fight. Just a couple of months ago, I wrote a column where I said, this fight isn't ready for pay-per-view, and I still don't think that because the last fights both of them had. They haven't looked impressive at all.
Yeah.
Okay, but Andre Ward has been so inactive. Okay,
Yeah,
I think that when he gets in with Kovalev, he's going to see what it's like getting hit by a light heavyweight, similar to what Kell Brook had to deal with this past weekend.
And someone that's coming to win.
And that's right.
Someone
Somebody's
that's
not
coming to
afraid
win.
of him. Somebody's
not coming
not
in for
afraid
a
of him.
paycheck.
None of that.
He's not coming in for a paycheck. He's coming to win.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so
okay,
good.
now having got that off my chest, let me go to what is, I think, if you'll allow me to make
go ahead.
another come on man. Okay. Amir Khan, supposed to fight Danny Garcia in November, I believe, October, November, something like that. Now his little hand is hurt. Okay.
He got a yaya.
Oh yeah,
He got a yaya.
His little hand is hurt. So now he can't fight Danny Garcia. But the WBA earlier today came out and said, it doesn't matter. Danny Garcia, you got to defend that title against somebody. So, I'm not a real fan of Angel Garcia, but I'm waiting to hear what Angel Garcia is going to have to say about this. Because if I'm Angel, you know what I do, Aurelio? I find a guy in Philly who's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a pretty good record.
Yeah.
We defend the title against him. Let him get a chance to make a couple money.
Sure.
A couple bucks.
Yeah.
And it don't have to be somebody that the WA will be appeased by it, but I don't know how aggressive they can be in demanding who he fights.
It's kind of like Muhammad Ali when he gave Leon Spinks a shot.
Well, he gave a whole lot of guys shots.
Give him a shot.
Yeah. If that's what you're going to demand, you're going to do that, we'll go ahead and do it. But Amir Khan, I am so over this dude. I've been over him when he first came here. I just there's something about him and Colette Thomas. This is for you. We've had some long. They know, man. When Breeders' Prescott knocked him out, I said
Brady.
Brady, yeah, that's funny.
Remember, he was trying to get into the American scene and stuff. So don't call him Breeders.
He went for Breeders, and then all of a sudden he was Brady, and I'm like, what the hell happened? But anyway, when Prescott, I'll never forget that. He said, "I'm coming to England. I'm gonna knock him out, and I'm going home." And he did that. And ever since that, they're conducting, and they admitted, they said, "No, we his typical thing like he says about everybody.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve a shot. He's disrespectful." Remember, that's his thing with Kell Brook.
Yeah.
He's always said Kell Brook is disrespectful, and so I'm not gonna give him a chance to make money. Ducking. That's ducking,
so that's
flat
a good
out
come
ducking.
on, man.
Okay, that's a good come on,
that's
man.
That's a good one
for him.
So good. Amir Khan,
come on, man. But the WBA sucks, man, in this making this decision that saying Danny Garcia is going to have to defend it anyway. I'm sure Danny was going to fight somebody, to keep active, but making this little unwarranted threat, you have to or whatever. I don't know what's going on, man. I'll tell you this.
I'm gonna tell you that's good. So and I know right now maybe not the time, but I just want to throw this half a come on man, and because we got a minute, so I want to do this little half a come on man, and I know people are going to jump on me because the guy's got a broken socket orbital and he did good, and people are happy that he fought Triple G good, man, but he come and said he's going to go down to 152 and dominate that division.
154.
Oh, 154, yeah. 154, dominate that division. I got news for you, my man. I got news for you. Who are you going to dominate? Canelo? Alvarez?
Nope.
Charlo brothers?
Nope. Hey, Jamel
and I'll tell you what, you know who else will come up? Earl Spence?
Oh, I forgot about Earl. But wait a minute, man.
Who's he going to dominate?
He won't be fighting until next year, sometime, probably middle of next year.
It don't matter.
So when he comes back, I would recommend, I'd say, if you really want to go against somebody right off the bat, Erislandy Lara has been begging for a fight. Take Erislandy Lara right off the bat. Okay.
And that does it for us in this segment. Come back and see us next week. And when we get back, till we get back, we got future champion.
That's right.
Keep them hands up.
Keep them up, baby.